Hello everyone, welcome to the Adelaide Ice Arena for today's contest between the Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning. Apologies for the technical difficulties and the late commentary start, but we are underway here for the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League between the Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning. It will be an interesting contest today between these two teams, and the Adelaide Rush are still looking to get their first win on home ice after going down to the Lightning yesterday 4-3. As we see now, the Adelaide Rush with the puck in their own zone, in behind the net. Spinning and turning, can't get a handle on it. Now the Lightning get a shot on goal, and that goes wide. Trying to keep it in the rush zone. That was Clinic. The Adelaide Rush able to get it down the other end of the ice, but that'll be icing. An interesting stat entering this game today. The Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning are identical across the board in terms of wins, win percentage, goals for and against, and differentials as well. Adelaide Rush sitting in 4th position and the Lightning in 5th entering today's game. The Lightning now, they just chip it in. Puck goes in behind the net. They pull away for it. Brown was there for the Lightning, but now the Adelaide Rush able to chip it out to the neutral zone. Mahoney now at the red line, just flicks it up and dumps it in on net. The Adelaide Rush now, Kirsty Venus will collect the puck. Just chip that one off the boards down that right wing and they'll just dump it in. That was Martin. Kilbita now, just a little backhand pass, finds Martin again, in behind the net. Goes back to Kilbita. Kilbita feeds it back in front, looking free. A shot on goal is Cebulski spinning and turning. They do get a hacking or whacking at it, and they get it in and a score. Jordan Kilbita. The puck was, they were digging away at it, the Adelaide Rush. And they get the first goal of the game as Jordan Kilbita sitting in the blue paint. As the puck bounced up, they kept digging away at it, and the Adelaide Rush take an early lead here. The face off, the Lightning win it. They'll just get to that red line and they'll wrap it around the boards. She'll chase after it, collects the puck for the Lightning. Over in that far corner now, there's plenty of bodies just battling away. Ayres backhands that one for the Adelaide Rush out to the neutral zone. The Lightning, they'll regroup back on their own blue line. It's Gerald. Just trying to feed that through centre ice, looking for Fisher. Beat everyone. Goes in behind the net now. The Adelaide Rush just trying to control it. Ola was there, spinning and turning. Dixon keeps it in. Her first goal in AWIHL history. Yesterday, Dixon. Game winner. The Adelaide Rush now. They'll head back the other way down that right hand side. They'll get to the red line. They'll just dump it in. They're going on the forecheck. The Rush. One is there. On to collect that puck. Dixon there on the boards as well. Angel Vin is there for the Adelaide Rush. Now finally Adelaide Rush trying to get it out through one. Little backhand pass, looking for Landovine. Dixon in there doing well. On the back check now. Brisbane Iris now for the rush, just trying to backhand that one out. Tahima couldn't get onto the end of that one. Tahima falls over. The Lightning, they just slap that one back in, but it's held up by the rush. They chip it back out to the neutral zone. Lund now will collect it. Overskates that one. Tahima's there as well. Iris now just collects the puck, dangles her way through some Brisbane Lightning players and just wraps it around the boards to the other side. As the rush try and get it out of their own zone. Iris now in that far corner. Just chips that one along the boards. And that'll be icing. The face-off. Rush trying to go forward through Holland. Gets held up in the neutral zone. Now the Brisbane Lightning go back the other way. They take the blue line, get a wrist shot on goal. That is blocked. Great defensive work from the Adelaide Rush. And it's held up on the blue line. Both teams just digging away, trying to break the puck clear. Now the Lightning, they'll get a wrist shot on goal and held on by Moonen. We'll have a face off to the right of Moonen. The Rush able to take it away from the draw. Kulbita now into the zone, gets a wrist shot. It was a bit of a cheeky shot there from Jordan Kulbita. Bit of traffic in front. Eddie Meyer able to hold on. Now the Rush trying to keep it in the Lightning zone, get a bit of offensive zone time. Have the puck now. They feed it D to D. Venus now will jump up into the play. Just chip it around the board. Cebulski couldn't hold on to that one. The Lightning on that far side, they'll just chip it out through the neutral zone. They'll chase that one down. It's Mahoney. The puck, weird bounce. Moonen has to come out and play it. The Rush have the numbers to get back there and clean it up, and they'll go back the other way. Jordan Kulbita, just a wrist shot towards goal. Goes straight into the captain, Kelly Costa of the Lightning. The Rush, though, they keep it in the Brisbane Lightning zone for the moment. It now bounces out to that left wing. The Adelaide Rush, they'll track back. Venus, little backhand pass. Finds Multhaner. Just chip that one along the boards as they try and go down that right wing. Now the Lightning will take control. Just cutting back at the blue line. Spinning and turning, that was Clinic. Unable to find a teammate. Now Iris, with some nice hands, enters the zone. Gets a shot on goal, is pushed aside by Meyer. Multhaner now goes in behind the net, feeds it back to Iris. Iris has it, looking to feed it back in front to Tahima. There's plenty of bodies there for the Lightning. They try and remove the pressure. Holub gets a shot on goal. It's Gerald now for the Lightning. Takes the blue line, dangles her way through, gets a shot on goal, and Moonen gets down low with the pads. Makes a great save. Terrific hands from Fitzgerald. One of the big Brisbane Lightning import signings this season. The Rush, though, the Lightning, they just dump it in behind the Rush net. Now the Adelaide Rush looking to try and break clear, get it out of their own zone. Lightning doing a good job just to trap it in. Clinic collects the puck for the Lightning. Just gets a shot towards goal. It goes wide. Olive just chips it off the boards, trying to retrieve her own puck. It's trapped on the blue line. McMahon's in there for the Lightning. Olive now comes away with the puck. Looks to go in behind Mooner and then backhands a puck, and the Adelaide Rush just lifted up and zone, and now they go forward. They get a lucky bounce, a little wrist shot towards goal. That was from Martin, and Meyer gets down and saves. The 3 with 11:43 remaining in the period. Crompton and Martin at the face-off. Off the draw, the rush winner, Cebulski with a backhand shot on goal. And Meyer had to be alert. Made the save. Cebulski did score yesterday. Got an assist today on the Jordan Kilbita opening goal. Scramble off the draw. The Lightning, they look to run away with it. They do now. He's feeding it through the neutral zone. Mahoney's looking to track that down, but it's cut off by Kirsty Venus. Pressured by Crompton. Just uses the body to protect the puck. Now able to regather. Feeds it back over to the left wing. Martin just dumps it in across ice. Kilbita will track that one. Picks up the puck, goes in behind the net. Still has it, Kilbita. Back up to the blue line. Still has it. Gets a shot towards goal, looking for Venus at the back post. It beats Venus, who collects the puck now. It's held up along the boards. Dixon's in there for the Lightning. Cebulski goes in to help. Crompton's there as well. Dixon now with the puck. Just lifts that one out. It beats everyone. It goes out to the neutral zone, and Mahoney will track it back, but Ayres is there for the Adelaide Rush. Rapchuk just spins and plays that one through all 3 zones. The Adelaide Rush able to get back defensively. They can't control it into the Lightning zone, and Rapchuk now with time just settles things down. Goes across ice, finds Fisher. Goes over to that left wing. And the Lightning just offside. Rush now in their own zone, in behind Moonen. Multhana can't get on the end of that one. Broken up by the Lightning. Kahima, though, the captain for the Adelaide Rush, gets to the blue line. I think we might have a delayed offside there in the Adelaide Rush. 10:08 remaining in the first period. Adelaide lead this one 1-0. Jordan Kilbita opening up the scoring. A bouncing puck in the blue paint. Able to put it away. Off the face-off, Cebulski's trying to win it. Jordan Kilbita has it now. With speed, trying to cut back in, feeds it back in front, and Cebulski couldn't get a stick on it. Kilbita collects the puck now, spins and turns and dumps it back in. Because Cebulski in behind the net now has got Riley Martin streaking in. Trying to find Martin, couldn't. His body's everywhere. Myers scrambling, and we have a whistle. Another great opportunity for the Adelaide Rush. Corey Cebulski in behind the net, trying to find a streaking in Martin. Lightning do well to see that one out. 9:49 remaining in the period. Katie Meyer entering this game with a .872 save percentage and a 3.34 goals against average so far this season for the Brisbane Lightning. Now what can the Adelaide Rush do here in the offensive zone? Kilbita with a wrist shot that goes high and wide. Riley Martin will try and track that one down for the Adelaide Rush in the far corner. Adelaide Rush getting a lot of joy from this Martin's Cebulski Kilbita line. It's crapped over in that far corner. Brown's in there, Crompton as well for the Lightning. Kilbita comes away with the puck and a backhand shot on goal, and Katie Meyer sees that one all the way. Makes a good save. At the other end of the ice for the Adelaide Rush, it's Moonen with a .833 save percentage and a 3.23 goals against average so far this season for the Adelaide Rush. Holub just dumps that one in and wraps it around the boards, looking for some teammates to chase after that one. Jamie Lund gets there, but can't control the puck. Crompton now goes in behind the net. The Lightning try and chip it up and out. Gets trapped on the boards by Holub, does a great job. There's the Lightning trying to keep it in. The Rush trying to keep it in, sorry. Now Mahoney for the Lightning takes the blue line. Feeds it back in. The Adelaide Rush now, they'll go back the other way through centre ice as Jamie Lund has a Bedell in support. Sort of holds up the puck and the Lightning able to get numbers back. Opposite side. The Adelaide Rush doing a good job to try and keep it in here at the blue line. The puck is still in the Lightning zone. Cebulski now has the puck, high slot, looking to dangle away through, but gets stood up. The Lightning finally able to chip it out. Mossman's there for the Lightning, just putting the pressure on the forecheck. The Adelaide Rush are forced in behind their own net. Otterup plays that one along the boards. Now Cebulski down that left wing. Just chip. Shot on Meyer, who gets down low and makes the save. Cebulski now good control of the puck. Lightning up, go back the other way. Mossman now just chips it. In front, player falls over. Go wide. The Adelaide Rush looking to clear the zone. Lightning doing a great job to keep it in the zone. They still have it, the Lightning here at the high slot. A big slap shot on goal. And they still have it there, Dixon. A little wrist shot that goes high and gloved down by Venus. Rapchuk jumps up to keep it in. Fitzgerald plays it down low. In that far corner now, looking to play it back to the blue line. Couldn't get enough on it. And now the Adelaide Rush through Kulbita just chips it and chases their own puck. Now tries to cut back in and get a shot on goal. And Katie Meyer makes the save. It's Jordan Kulbita with speed, able to cut back in front. And Meyer is slow to get up. Looks like she is okay. And is one thing we have come to expect from Jordan Kulbita since entering the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. Not afraid to crash the net with speed, as we've seen in that play just there. Off the face-off, Lund trying to control it. The Adelaide Rush trying to feed it back in front. And back the other way. The Lightning couldn't control it. That was Brown. Pass was too hot for her. Going back to get it, though, at the end boards is Brown. Gets pressured off the puck by Venning. The Lightning do a good job to regain control of. They just dump it back in behind the net now, looking to get some bodies in front of the net. They hold onto the puck and they just spin and turn and try and dump it again. That was Mahoney looking for Crompton. Mahoney now chips it around the boards, back to the other side, looking for Brown to get back onto the puck. The Adelaide Rush, though, still can't exit their zone as Langevin is down on the ice. And it looks like we'll have our first penalty of the contest. Abby Brown going to the box. 6:05 remaining in the first period, and the Adelaide Rush leading this one 1-0. They will go on the power play. This season so far, the Adelaide Rush entering this with a 10% power play percentage. To keep it in at the blue line. To feed it down low, back in front, looking for someone in the slot. Martin now collects it up near the blue line. They're pressured off it. And the Lightning able to get it out, so the Adelaide Rush, they have to retreat for the delayed offside, and the Brisbane Lightning just try and dump it forward. Pressuring there is Fitzgerald. Jordan Corbetta now with speed, trying to dangle her way through. Lightning just trying to chip it out, but plenty of bodies getting in front to block it. Jordan Corbetta was one of them, and the Lightning finally able to clear. Brisbane Lightning doing fantastic on the penalty kill so far this season, 88% entering this game. On that far side now, the Adelaide Rush. There's a wrist shot into the slot. No one there. Tahima. It's pressured. Venus keeps it in though. Holds on to the puck. Just circles back up to the blue line. Go D to D. Finds Corbetta. Back to Venus. Venus plays the left circle. They get a shot on goal. Wigan chips it in. Opposite corner. Wilski will chase after that one. 17 seconds remaining on the power play. Adelaide Rush, they keep it in the zone. Looking to feed it back in front with Cebulski. Aris gets a backhand shot on goal. Cebulski now gets a shot. Mai gets across and makes a fantastic save. Couple of chances on this power play with 4 seconds remaining on the penalty. The Adelaide Rush. Katie Meyer up to the task. .08 remaining in the first period. A tie contest here at Adelaide Ice Arena between these two evenly matched teams. Fisher will just chip it and wrap it around the boards and chase after it. We'll get to the puck first. Over in that far corner, Fisher just loses an edge. The Rush, they'll try and go forward. They get held up at the neutral zone. Wigan just gloves that one and then plays it again, but it's the Brisbane Lightning. They'll go forward now through centre Ross. Fitzgerald dangling, working her way through. Cebulski's there, the pressure on the back check. Adelaide Rush, they have the puck now. Can they exit the zone? Venus just loses the handle on it. The Brisbane Lightning, they keep it in. Costa. Clinic. Couldn't quite handle that one. Puck comes out the Costa though. Couldn't get a shot on goal. Still scrambling. The puck goes in behind Moonen. Adelaide Rush just chipped along the boards. Cebulski. Now the Adelaide Rush able to finally get it out of their own zone. They get to the red line and the blue line. They just dump it in. Puck will just wrap around the boards. Cebulski will chase after that one for the Adelaide Rush. Fisher's there for the Lightning. So too Fitzgerald. Corbetta goes in to help Cebulski. Fitzgerald just wraps it around the boards to the opposite side. Now the Lightning go across ice. Brown couldn't quite handle that one. Venus gets to the red line and just tries to dump it in. And we have a whistle with 2:38 remaining in the first period. The Adelaide Rush leading this one 1-0. Adelaide Rush looking for their first win on home ice this season. 0 for 3 so far entering today's game, so they'll be looking for a big home ice win for their fans. Off the face-off, Olive pressured by Mahoney. Dixon just wraps that one in around the boards, gets to the red line. They'll go back in on the forecheck. It's Brown getting held up. Working ways, Brown in that far corner. Lund's there for the Adelaide Rush, just putting their pressure on. Mahoney now gets a wrist shot on goal. Moonen's there. Brown's there for the rebound. Couldn't get enough on it. Falling. Able to get a shot away, but Moonen kept it out. Lightning still pressuring. Another shot that flashes across the face of goal. Olive spinning and turning. Another shot from Dixon. And that's cut off by the Adelaide Rush, and they'll go forward now, getting to the red line and just dumping it in. Crompton gets there for the Lightning. Just pulls up in behind the net. Finds Rapchuk, just loses the puck in between the skates. The Adelaide Rush trying to feed into the slot. There's no one there. Martin's there for the Rush. Puck bounces out to the neutral zone now. Kirsty Venus gets back defensively. Rapchuk just chips that one along the boards. The Adelaide Rush now. Jordan Kulbita beats everyone to all three zones, gets a wrist shot on goal, and Katie Meyer, terrific glove save. Jordan Kulbita with speed through all three zones. Going down that left wing, and it was going top shelf. And Katie Meyer with a beautiful glove save. Keeps it out. Off the face-off, Venus at the blue line. Thought about a slap shot, then plays it to Aris, and they feed it into the slot. No Rush players to get on the end of that one. Aris has it now. A wrist shot on goal. There's a rebound. Backhand shot on goal from Tahima. Katie Meyer, 2 terrific saves. 53 seconds remaining in the period. The Lightning goaltender coming up huge. The Brisbane team. Now both teams battling away along the boards here. The Adelaide Rush is trying to keep it in. The Lightning, though, they're able to exit the zone down that left wing. Lindsay Clinic now just holds onto the puck, looking to feed it to Fisher. Gets deflected. Fisher collects the puck now. Just feeds it back to the blue line. Foster keeps it in. The Adelaide Rush, though, able to try and handle that puck. They feed it through the neutral zone. Lightning player fell over. They're able to collect it, though, down that left wing. Fisher. Clinic going in there to support. Has the puck now. Over in the far corner. Just tries to hold up behind the net. Gets worried off it by Martin. The Lightning couldn't keep it in the zone as the puck bounces out. And Costa now just try and feed it forward with time winding down in the period. Wigan will go back to collecting behind their own net. And that'll do it for the first period here at Adelaide Ice Arena. A goal from Jordan Kulbita in the blue paint. The puck was bouncing up in the air and bouncing around, and it found Kulbita at the back post, who was able to put it away. And after one period of play, it is the Adelaide Rush who lead the Brisbane Lightning in this fairly even contest between these two teams, 1-0. We'll have a short intermission and we'll be back for the second period. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the ice, the Brisbane Lightning. And for the second time today, welcome back to the ice, your home team, the Adelaide and Perth.
Welcome back to the Adelaide Ice Arena for this second period of a contest between the Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning. And the Adelaide Rush lead this one 1-0 thanks to a Jordan Kulbita goal. The bouncing puck that found it's Jordan Kulbita at the back post. In blue puck was able to bury it home, give the home side a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. We get set for the opening puck drop of the second period. It will be the Adelaide Rush in their home reds shooting from left to right on your screen. The Brisbane Lightning in their away whites from right to left. Brisbane Lightning did get the win yesterday in this doubleheader weekend in Adelaide. A 4-3 win. Amanda Dixon picking up her first career Australian Women's Ice Hockey League goal and the game winner. And the Adelaide Rush are still looking for their very first win on home ice this season. Opened up the season against the Melbourne Ice and they lost those two games. And losing yesterday, they're still searching for their first win on their home deck to start the season. Only one penalty in that first period. Abby Brown called for roughing, a 2-minute penalty. So it was end-to-end hockey as Martin and Crompton, they battle at the face-off, and it is the Adelaide Rush that win it. Goes all the way back down to Moonen, who has to play it in goal. Now the Adelaide Rush, they'll try and go down that right wing. They do get held up by Rapchuk. Still back for that loose puck, and now it's the Adelaide Rush. They'll go forward. Jordan Kulbita gets to the blue line, a big slap shot. That's blocked by Crompton into the shins. Now the puck's over this near corner. Dixon just wraps it around the boards, looking for a teammate. Couldn't get there. Jumping up off the blue line was Venus, just to play it in behind the net. Fahima will go and trace after that one for the Adelaide Rush. Puck still in behind the net now. Rapchuk for the Lightning, just trying to cut back in. The Adelaide Rush, though, looking to get a shot on goal, but it looks like the right leg of Katie Meyer has pushed off the goals off its moorings. And we'll have a face-off. The Adelaide Rush looking dangerous there, just trapping that puck in the Lightning zone. Off the face-off, Venning goes into the high slot, trying a big slap shot that's blocked, and now the Lightning, they can go the other way. Mahoney now 1-on-1. It's a shot on goal and it goes high and wide. Big opportunity in this second period for the Lightning. Now back the other way. Tahima works hard, feeds it back in front. Looking for Multhane. Aris now backhand in towards the slot. The loop puck is loose. Tahima collects it now. Plays it back to Aris. Aris now feeds it back in front, looking for Multhane. Couldn't get a stick on it. Will chase after and collect it. Plays it back to Venning at the blue line. He gets a shot on goal. That's easily handled by Meyer. Costa now, the Lightning captain, looks to play it forward, and the puck goes all the way down the other end of the ice. No icing. Clinic spinning and turning. Still has the puck. Clinic now finds space and time to shoot on goal. The puck is loose. A backhand shot on goal, and it looks like Fisher has scored. Or is that Fitzgerald? It might be Fitzgerald. It was a loose puck. A shot on goal. And the Lightning have got one back. And it is Fisher for the Brisbane Lightning. Lightning get the first of the second period. The score is one apiece here between the Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning. Now off the face-off, there's a battle at the red line. Izzy Clinic comes in, doesn't like that play from the Adelaide Rush. Now Martin, and we do have a hand in the air and a whistle. There's plenty happening here, plenty of feeling. One of the Lightning players went crashing into the boards. Izzy Clinic wasn't having any of it. The official now, they'll talk it over. Referees are Dave Gull, Jake O'Brien, and the lines persons are Steve Thompson and Connor Auckland for today's game. Looks like the Brisbane Lightning will go on the power play as Jordan Kulbita will sit in the penalty box for 2 minutes. Fitzgerald finds Clinic at the blue line and a big slap shot that is blocked in front by Aris. The Lightning still have it. Just holding onto the puck. Finds Mahoney at the blue line. Now finds Clinic. Clinic with time, a little wrist shot. The puck goes sliding across the crease. Moonen able to make a save. Mahoney now into the slot, gets a shot on goal. Moonen gets a bit on that and it goes up and over. The Adelaide Rush finally able to get it out of their zone. Relieve a bit of pressure. Clinic now holds on to it, pressured by Martin. Looking for that outlet pass. Clinic beats everyone. And that'll be icing. Ali Fisher getting the first goal of this period, assisted by Lindsay Clinic, 18-17, to tie this one up at one apiece. Off the face-off, the Lightning through Clinic, backhand it finds Mahoney behind the net. They'll look to set up their power plate. Jordan Kulbita sitting in the penalty box for boarding. In the neutral zone, the Lightning just can't get a handle of the puck. Fitzgerald. Looking to find Crompton, and that beats Crompton and goes all the way down the other end for icing. Brisbane Lightning entering this game with an 11.1% power play percentage. Adelaide Rush was on the penalty kill, 76% so far this season. Adelaide Rush do well to keep it in the zone at the blue line. Aris now trying to track that puck. Crompton's there, takes it off Aris, tries to beat a pass in behind the net to Clinic. He's trying to collect it. The puck gets held up in the skates, gets pressured now. Langevin at the blue line, a wrist shot towards goal. And Meyer just gloves that one and holds on. The Lightning just struggling to get something going. The power play opportunity. Lightning win that face off. Going behind the net and hold it up. Now through the neutral zone. Fisher, the goal scorer, just tries to drop that one back to Fitzgerald. He gets a big wrist shot on goal and it hits the logo. There's a rebound. The Lightning have got their hands in the air. Bodies on the ice. Moonen is trying to track the rebound. And the Lightning have scored. They take the lead in this second period. The puck was loose. There's bodies everywhere. The Lightning have able to find a way through. Two unanswered goals, and they take a 2-1 lead. And the Adelaide Rush respond. Get this game back on level terms. Corbetta now. Behind the net, still has the puck. There's Jordan Corbetta. Just holds onto it, and gets pushed out into the neutral zone. The Adelaide Rush, they'll have to retreat for the offside. Corbetta still has the puck, just circles back, plays it over to the left wing. Gets the puck back now, takes the blue line, gets a shot on goal that gets deflected and goes wide. Martin just chips it in behind the net, wanting Cebulski to chase after it. The Lightning, though, able to gather the puck now. They feed into neutral zone, bounces off some skates. We'll go down for icing down the other end. So Shanita Crompton gives the Brisbane Lightning the go-ahead goal. 15:59 remaining the period. Off the face-off, shot on goal straight into the logo. That was Jamie Lunn. Meyer able to hold on. Assisted by Fisher and Katrina Rapchuk. That goal from Crompton. Ali Fisher for the Lightning having a multi-point game so far. A goal and an assist in this one. As the Rush keep it in the Lightning zone. And they go in on the forward check in behind the net. The Lightning just trying to chip it out. They do now. They get it out to the neutral zone, but the Adelaide Rush is able to dump it back in. Tahima now. Adelaide Rush captain just plays it back to Venus. We'll go D to D. Looking for Venning. Just chips that one into the neutral zone, but it's Crompton trying to collect it. Tahima worries Crompton off it now. Takes the puck in the slot. Gets a wrist shot on goal and a great blocker save from Katie Meyer. Tahima collects the puck in the far corner. Just a backhand pass looking for Multhaner. Crompton, though, backhands that one along the boards. Just trying to clear the pressure. Ayres is there for the Adelaide Rush. Just digging away at it. Callum Bokus goes in there for the Lightning as well. Ayres able to win the puck, though. Holds on to it. Feeds it back in front. Looking for Multhaner. Meyer made a great save as the goals once again came off their moorings. Dangerous pass from Nat Ayres. Off the face-off, the Lightning win it. Trying to get something going on that right-hand side. Fisher just tries to chip it in. The Adelaide Rush, though, able to cut that one off. They'll go forward through the neutral zone now. Multhaner, just a wrist shot. Nice blocker save from Meyer. Fisher chases that one down. Fitzgerald there as well. Just wraps that one around the boards. Now bodies go in. Holding up that puck. Ayres now collects. Just tried to get around Dixon. Couldn't. Dixon now just trying to backhand that one out. There's plenty of bodies there. Now the Lightning trying to go forward through Clinic. It gets pressured off the puck through the neutral zone. Fitzgerald collects it though. Enters the zone, but the Brisbane Lightning are offside. With 13:26 remaining in the second period, the Brisbane Lightning lead this one 2-1. Two unanswered goals in the second period. First from Ali Fisher, assisted by Lindsay Clinic, and Shanita Crompton being what is the go-ahead goal so far, assisted by Ali Fisher and Katrina Rapchuk. Shots are 14 each so far in this game. Lightning did come out firing early in this second period, and the Adelaide Rush are slowly starting to creep their way back in with shots on goal and getting pressure on Katie Meyer. in net for the Lightning. Off the face-off, Adelaide rush, they'll take it away. They just try and go D to D. The Lightning, no feeder back in front, couldn't get a stick on it. Now they keep it in at the blue line. Rapchak, just a wrist shot towards goal. It deflects and goes high and over the net of Moonen. Rapchak now gets it back for the Lightning. He just dumps it back in behind the net now. The Lightning have it. They look to feed it back in front. Puck bounces off the side netting. They still have it, the Lightning. Rapchak again from near the blue line. Gets a wrist shot on goal. There's a bouncing puck. It's loose. Couldn't get a stick on it. Now Mathena just chips it ahead to Aris, who chips it again, and the puck herself enters the zone, cuts back. Rapchak gets a stick in there. Does well defensively. Prompton there for the Lightning as well. Dixon just tries to feed along the boards. Aris now has it. Just spins and turns. Plays it back up to the blue line. Venus plays it back down low to Aris. In behind the net now. Feeds it back in front. There's no one there for the Adelaide rush. The Lightning clear the zone. Martin, though, for the Adelaide rush, grabs a puck and just tries to dump it back in, gets held up. The Lightning able to chip it out, and Kirsty Venus will go back for the Adelaide rush. Martin now enters the Lightning zone, back to Venus. Venus gets a shot on goal and scores! The Adelaide rush, they get the goal. They level it up. It's 2-2 here at Adelaide Ice Arena. And it was Jamie Lund. I thought it was Venus, but it was Jamie Lund streaking in. It's a shot on goal. The game is 2-2. The Adelaide Rush have worked their way back into this period. The shot count was 8-1 at one stage in favour of the Lightning in their second period as they scored those 2 unanswered goals, and the Adelaide Rush are slowly creeping their way back in to this contest. And they get the leveller.
Adelaide Rush goes to invite number 2, Jamie Lund, assisted by number 59, Kirsty Venus, and number 97, Andrew Wade.
Horrific contest here at the Adelaide Ice Arena, as we did yesterday between these two teams. 4-3 game yesterday in favour of the Lightning. Very tight contest. Two very evenly matched teams. Martin now just chips it in behind the net. Try and track that one down. They keep it in the zone. Lund just turns and shoots towards goal. It goes wide. Lightning get to the red line and dump it in. Crompton will chase after it. Just feeds it back in front. No one there to really collect it. Venus does well. Brown now has the puck, just dangling away through. Loses the net. They get a shot on goal. A good left pad save from Moonen. Mahoney now in the far corner just spins and plays along the boards. The Lightning were making partial change. They just dump it back in. And Venus will go and collect it. Behind the net now, Tahima. Trying to find a teammate on their far side. There's a shot on goal from the Lightning. It was a weird one. It bounced in front of Moonen. Able to deal with it. The Lightning keep it into the blue line. Another big slap shot. That's blocked by Wegan. The Lightning do keep it in though. Fisher goes collects this one in the far corner. Just tries to feed it back in front. Still digging away at it. Tahima's there for the Adelaide Rush. So to Venus. Multhana goes along the boards. The Lightning keep it in. And now they have it in the slot. Get a shot on goal. And they score. The Lightning. They get one back. Fitzgerald alone in the slot. Able to bury it past Moonen. And the Lightning take the lead again. 3-2. The Adelaide Rush just trapped in their own zone, unable to clear on that far side. Brisbane Lightning working hard along the boards and at the blue line, just able to keep the puck in and get continuous pressure on the Adelaide Rush. And Fitzgerald, the Boston University alum, able to find herself clear in the slot, gets a shot and goal and scores. There's a puck now in front of Myers, a rebound scrambling, there's bodies falling all over the ice. Myers able to get down and cover it up as the Adelaide Rush look to try and level things up again in this second period. The Adelaide Rush entered this second period with a 1-0 lead and then 2 goals from the Brisbane Lightning. Ali Fisher and Jeanette Crompton gave Lightning a 2-1 lead. Jamie Lund got it back to 2-2, assisted by Venus and Wigan. And then Fitzgerald, assisted by Mossman and Fisher, giving the Lightning a 3-2 lead. Third point in this game for Ali Fisher. A goal and 2 assists. Rapchuk, the puck is just held up in the skates. Both teams just trying to get control. Corbetta just backhands that one in behind the net. They'll go and chase after it, the Rush. They get a shot that goes across the face of goal. Now at the blue line, Venning was a wrist shot towards goal. That's blocked in the skates. Jordan Corbetta, a backhand shot, just lifted up and wide. So dangerous opportunity there. Bodies in front. We have a whistle. It looks like the Brisbane Lightning, after taking a 3-2 lead, regaining that 1-goal advantage, they will go on the power play as Jamie Lund sits in the box for 2 minutes. And 28 remaining in this second period. We have a face-off to the left of Moonen. The Lightning win it. Now Mahoney. Couldn't find room on the forehand there. Just retreated and went to the backhand. Gets the puck from Fisher. Moonen goes across us in that right circle. They get a shot on goal that goes wide. Fisher feeds it back up to the blue line. Clinic. Fitzgerald. Back to Clinic. Trying wrist shot. Great stick work from Venus. Fisher goes in to collect the puck though. Clinic now feeds it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now finds Mahoney. Mahoney feeds it back in front. That beats everyone. Goes out the other side. Fitzgerald now just backs up to the blue line. Feeds it down low. Clinic just chips it in towards the light. It goes into the skates of Tahima. Fitzgerald jumps up and just pokes it in behind the net to keep it in the zone. Venus tries to lift it up and out. Clinic gets skates in there. And Multhana able to clear, but we do have a whistle. Looks like we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey. Looks like Ali Fisher is heading to the penalty box. After a first period of only 1 penalty to Abby Brown, 2 minutes for roughing. We now have 5 penalties in this second period and 4 goals. After face off, the Lightning look to go forward. 4-on-4 hockey, a little bit of room out there for both teams now. Fitzgerald just feeds it back in front, but there's no one there for the Lightning. Martin will get back for the Adelaide Rush. Just skates clear. Take the blue line, now the red line. Fitzgerald does well to get across though, but we do have a whistle. Looks like Fitzgerald will head to the penalty box. the 2 penalties here for the Brisbane Lightning really opens it up now for the Adelaide Rush to try and get back on the terms again. Off the face-off, the puck goes in behind the net. Martin collects it for the Adelaide Rush. Just lays it off. 4-3 here. The puck, though, goes all the way back down to the Adelaide Rush zone. 18 seconds remaining on the Jamie Lund penalty. Venus now takes the blue line, holds onto the park, just skates in, the feet are back in front, and scores. Kirsty Venus went in behind the net, looked defeated in front, goes through all 3 zones. It gets the Adelaide Rush back to level terms, 3-3 on the power play. And Katie Meyer, I think, lost track of that puck. Looked like everyone had stopped. Kirsty Venus playing to the whistle, was able to tuck that one in. As we see here now, Ellie Costa, Shanita Crompton talking it over with the officials. It was a very weird one. Everyone sort of stopped and Katie Meyer was standing up and not dropping down. Make the save and just tracking that one from Venus, and Venus went in behind the net and put the shot on goal. We are back to 3-3. So 3-3 game. Kirsty Venus scores a weird one. Off the face-off. Goes into the Lightning zone. The Rush keep it in. Gordon Kilbita just chipped it at the end boards. Looking for Tahima to go after it. Pulling over was Mossman. Tahima has it now. Feeds it back up to the blue line. Venus goes D to D. Finds Kilbita. Kilbita now the right side on goal. That goes wide. Venus now. Backhand pass back to Venus at the high slot. Gets a shot on goal. His body's in front as a loose puck. Tahima couldn't control it. Kilbita now. Back into the slot. Caught up in the skates of Tahima. Kilbita though collects it at the blue line. Adelaide Rush still on the power play here. But a great stick work there from the Lightning. Is able to push it out into the neutral zone and into the Rush zone. That's Crompton. It does well. Crompton still has it now. In behind the net. Cuts back. Is 2-on-1 there. Just holding onto the puck. 34 seconds remaining on the Fitzgerald penalty. Crompton doing a mountain of work for the Brisbane Lightning. A terrific shift from Shanita Crompton, who is able to just worry Kilbita off it and chip it in deep. But we do have a call on the play. As Crompton was working hard on the penalty kill for the Lightning. It looks like Crompton will be serving a penalty. But there will be no let up for the Lightning here on the penalty kill. 6:25 remaining in the period. It is a tied game at 3-3. Thanks to the power play goal from Kirsty Venus, assisted by Riley Martin. It was a weird one. look back on the replay of that goal that Kirsty Venus skated in and faked to go short side with the goal scoring opportunity, and then went in behind the net, and all the Lightning players had stopped, and Katie Moore put her hand in the air. Venus continued on with the play and scored, wrapping it around the far side on the backhand. The official said it was all clear, despite the Lightning arguments. But it's all happening here at the Adelaide Ice Arena. Adelaide Rush leading the shot count in this period 11-10. They're definitely gaining control of this game. As it looks like Anita Crompton is heading for an early shower here at Adelaide Ice Arena. Adelaide Rush leading this shot count 11-10 after the Lightning an 8-1 shot count start period. So some 5-on-3 hockey for the Adelaide Rush just for a short period. Venus now just walks the blue line, finds Kulbita, goes back to Venus now, back to Kulbita. Little wrist shot towards goal that goes wide. Malthana now. Venus just faked this shot and tried to go to Martin and beat everyone. Costa's in there for the Lightning at the end boards. Tahima as well. The two captains going to battle down there. Martin goes in to help. Tahima, the far corner, feeds it back up to Venus. Venus now drops it down low to Martin. Martin back up to Venus at the blue line, who just walks it, look for a lane. Finds Kulbita, back to Venus. Venus tries a little wrist shot. It hits the stick and goes up in the air. It's puck's loose. There's a shot on goal. And Myers able to make the save. So Shanita Crompton, 5 minutes high sticky and a game misconduct. Off the face off, the Lightning looking just to get that out of their own zone. The puck falls in front of Mai, who gets down and covers one up. There's plenty of feeling in this one between these two teams. I did mention at the start of the game, these two teams very evenly matched getting into this game. In the standings, Rush sitting fourth. The Lightning currently sitting fifth. They both have a 1-3, 1-0 record and a .333 win percentage. Goal differentials and goals against, goals for, goals against differential, all identical heading into today's game. So very, very similar outfits, these two teams. The Lightning able to clear that one. Olib now with a rush. Tries to go across ice. Only gets a stick in there. Wigan just plays it forward. Rush get into the Lightning zone, but they're able to clear. Great stick work from the Lightning there just to disrupt that one. It was Brown. Brown collects the puck now, the left circle, looking to cut back in, feeds it in front. There's no one there. Brown collects puck and just tries to wrap it around the boards in behind the goal. The Adelaide Rush, though, able to collect it. 43 remaining in the period. Now the Rush looking to go forward. Couldn't quite handle that one at the blue line. The Lightning able to clear. Now the Rush, they take the blue line. Saborski holds onto the puck, gets a backhand shot on goal. There's a rebound, but it's cleared by Lightning. Now Fitzgerald will go forward. The 2-on-1 opportunity. Left circle, gets a shot on goal. That goes wide. Bounces off the puck, goes off the boards. It goes all the way down the other end. Saborski for the Adelaide Rush looks to feed it in front. Terrific defensive work, but Tahima's able to collect the puck. Gets it back up to the blue line. Back down to Tahima. Back to Venus, the top of the slot. walks the blue line now. Finds Kulbita, right circle, gets a wrist shot. It's blocked in the shins. Venus goes far side now. A shot on goal, and that goes wide. And it hits the boards, goes all the way down to the rush zone. Hema now. The near corner, just holds onto the puck, goes in behind the net. Finds Martin, now to Venus at the blue line, to Martin. He goes across ice, finds Kulbita. Kulbita now just tries to find Martin on that far side. Venus now jumps up to keep it in. Just fanned on that one. Tahima comes in to help though. Now finds Kulbita. Kulbita with space now. A wrist shot, that goes wide. Martin now keeps it in. Venus finds Tahima. Puck's lost in the skates. Tahima collects it though. Now finds Kulbita, top of the right circle. Tries a big slap shot and that goes wide. A couple of opportunities here for Jordan Kulbita. Venus just dumps it in. Multhane will track that one down. He's pressured at 10 boards. The Lightning trying to chip it out. Clinic now does, lifts it up and out all the way down the other end. Aris goes across ice looking for Kulbita. Kulbita goes off for a change. The Lightning collect it. Fisher just spins and just tries to dump that one in. They do have it though, the Lightning. Fisher holds it up on the rush blue line. They go across ice, the Adelaide rush, and Trina Rapchuk chase that one down, pressured by Langevin. The Lightning though, able to control the puck and try and feed their way out. Beats everyone. And the rush from their own blue line. Aris skating through the neutral zone. Tries to feed it back in front, looking for a teammate. No one there. Mike's out to try and push that aside. Aris now collects the puck again on the far side, deking away through. Fires a shot on goal. It goes wide. Now the Lightning back the other way. Fitzgerald trying to find Fisher. He beats Fisher. Wegan now gets back. Goes D to D. Ola plays it forward through the neutral zone. Hits some skates, puck bouncing up in the air. Martin trying to track that one down for the Adelaide rush. Here's the Lightning, able to clear. Only as far as Wegan. Just chips that along the boards looking for Martin. It's broken up at the blue line. Wegan goes back in to collect the puck. Jordan Kulbita trying to collect it. Cebulski has the puck now, feeds it back to Jordan Kulbita. Couldn't quite collect it. Puck was just behind. Fitzgerald now goes forward. An odd player rush here for the Lightning forming. Fitzgerald shoots on goal. And Moonen with a terrific glove save. Made that easy. Emma Moonen. 56.9 seconds remaining in the period. Has had a lot to do in the last few minutes with all the Lightning penalty kills and Adelaide rush power play. Called into action there. Made a terrific glove save. Venus now. And the left wing, the Adelaide rush. Take the red line, now the blue line. Skating in, goes in behind the net. Looking for some support, tries to feed it back in front. That was Martin. Gets the puck back, dumps it in behind. Kulbita will chase after that one. Dixon's there for the Brisbane Lightning. They try and chip it up and out. No. The rush keep it in at the blue line. Clinic now. Backhands it to Dixon. The Lightning will try and work their way out. Mahoney does well to track that one down. In behind the net now, Mahoney tried to feed it in front, just fanned on that one. The Lightning do well though, they keep it in the rush zone. The rush though able to gain control and find Venus. He goes in behind the net. Feeds it out to the neutral zone. Lightning just dump it back in. And that'll do it. After 2 periods of play here at Adelaide Ice Arena. Both teams can't be split. Adelaide Rush 3, Brisbane Lightning 3. 5 goals in that second period. Ali Fisher starting it off for the Lightning, followed by Crompton to give the Lightning a 2-1 lead. Jamie Lund got one back for the Adelaide Rush to level it up at 2-2. Then Fitzgerald scored for the Lightning to regain the league. And then Kirsty Venus off a weird power play goal It's a weird one for Kirsty Venus, but they'll take it to level it back up for the Adelaide Rush. And after 2 periods of play, we are all tied here at the Adelaide Ice Arena. We'll have a short break for the second intermission, come back for a big third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Adelaide Ice Arena as we are set for an absolutely massive third period here between the Adelaide Rush and the Brisbane Lightning. They're both tied at 3-3. Entertaining game. We did have a first period of only one goal and one penalty, and then in that second period, things did start to shift. 5 goals scored, 3 from the Lightning, 2 from the Adelaide Rush. And the score so far is Jordan Corbetta opened things up in the first period. The only goal of the first period for the Adelaide Rush, and it was Eddie Fisher, Peter Crompton, with 2 goals for the Lightning to give them a 2-1 lead. Jamie Lunn got it back to 2-2. Fitzgerald for the Lightning gave them a 3-2 lead. And Venus for the Adelaide Rush on the power play, getting things back at 3-3. And Abby Brown was the only penalty in that first period. And we had 2 penalties for Jordan Corbetta, Lindsay Clinic for the Lightning, Jamie Lunn for the Adelaide Rush, and then Fisher, Fitzgerald. Shanita Crompton, high sticking 5 minutes, and a game misconduct as well for Shanita Crompton. We will not see Shanita Crompton for the rest of the game. So things did start to get a little bit spicy in that second period with goals and penalties. And the Adelaide Rush, after trailing the Lightning 8-1 shots on goal early in that second period, off the back of back-to-back power plays, were able to win the game in that second period, 14-11. And it sets us up now for a very big third period here in the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. We thank you for joining us. I am your play-by-play commentator, Andrew McDougall. We get set for the opening face-off of the third period. Adelaide Rush, they'll be shooting from right to left on your screen in their home reds, and the Brisbane Lightning in their whites from left to right. The Adelaide Rush now looking to control things. With Aris, they have to retreat for the delayed offside. All clear now. Aris though, centre ice, collects the puck and just backhands that one in as Kate Dahima, the captain for the Adelaide Rush, will chase after that. And Chuck's there for the Lightning though. The Lightning now through the neutral zone. I'll go forward. Fitzgerald just plays that in behind the net. And it looks like we might have an early penalty here. As Kirsty Venus looks to be heading to the penalty box for tripping. As Fitzgerald was looking to go in on goal and behind the net. Moonen. So the Brisbane Lightning now, they'll go on an early power play here to start the third period. The face-off, Fisher in behind the net. Just controls it, feeds it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now just dumps that back into Fisher. Fisher by Holder in that corner. Then it goes into help. The Lightning able to win out. Fisher feeds it back to Fitzgerald, who couldn't quite handle it. Now Jordan Corbetta for the Adelaide Rush, short-handed. Tries to go through the neutral zone, loses it. Rolly Martin though collects the puck, gets a wrist shot on goal, and Meyer gets down and makes the pad save. Martin collects that puck and just traps it at the end boards there. Just eating away seconds on the Lightning power plate. There's 3 Lightning plays in there digging away against Martin. Able to get the puck out now, the Lightning. They'll look to go forward. Clinic just dumps that one back to Mahoney. Mahoney now will go forward, takes the zone. Back up to the blue line. Still have a Lightning, get a wrist shot towards goal, that goes wide. Fitzgerald now will collect the puck, feeds it back up to the blue line. Clinic, spinning and turning. Looking to find Mahoney, he collects the puck now. Mahoney now tries to go across ice, but that's cut off by Dahima. The Adelaide Rush, and push it out to the neutral zone. Mahoney just fans on that one. Clinic's there though to mop up. Fitzgerald. All 3 zones into that right circle. Cuts back in, gets a shot on goal. And bury it. The puck gets it back in front. Fitzgerald was looking to get that one, but the Adelaide Rush able to clear it all the way down to Katie Myers, forced into a save. 4 seconds remaining on the Venus penalty. Alan Bocas now. The blue line. Lays it across ice. Finds the captain Costo. Takes the zone. Gets a wrist shot towards goal. That goes wide. Alan Bocas jumps up into the play. Just backhands at him behind the net. The Adelaide Rush looking to clear it. It's kept into the blue line. Big slap shot goal. That's blocked. Now the Adelaide Rush looking to go the other way. Terrific stick work there from the Lightning just to break up that play. As the puck goes out and into the ning. The Adelaide Rush able to see off that Venus penalty. Keep things 3-3. Venus has it now. Just gets to the red line, tries to just chip it in. Cut off, and Mahoney now will gather the puck for the Lightning. Lost control of that one. Regain control though. Mahoney has it. Gets to the blue line. Just tries a wrist shot towards goal. It's blocked by Venus. Tahima now. Go down the left wing. Gets worried off the puck. Mahoney will gather for the Lightning. We do have a whistle. See that shot count, 27-17 in favour of the Adelaide Rush. Let's search for their first home win this season. Jamie Lunn now at centre ice. They're protecting the puck and using their one hand to control the puck, and just gets worried off that puck, trying to enter the slot. Vennings there at the blue line trying to gather the puck and keep it in the zone. Clinic does well though. Now not play rush. Clinic and Fisher creeping towards the net. Plays it in front. Couldn't quite get enough on it. There's a wide open net there at the far post. Lightning keep it in the zone. They just dump it in. Fisher will chase after that one in. Clinic. Martin's there for the Adelaide Rush. Martin wins the puck now, trying to break out of their own zone. Does so. Plays it centre ice looking for Lunn and beats Lunn, and Rapchuck now will go back and collect the puck. Lightning play it forward. And that'll be icing. A big opportunity. Odd player rush there. Lindsay Clinic going forward, just feeding it towards Fisher at the back post at a wide open net. Just couldn't get enough on it. .44 remaining in the period. Still tied at 3-3 off the face-off. Kobita tries a little shot towards goal. Myers with that one. Osman now. Play it forward and get out of the zone. Venus will go back and collect. Venus just chipped it into the centre ice. Can't control it, the Adelaide Rush. Doing a good job. Wigan goes in hard along the boards. And we have a whistle. The Brisbane Lightning. They'll go back in the power play. The Adelaide Rush open up this third period with the first two penalties. Face off to the left of Moonen. Then again to Tahima. Wigan sits in the box for body checking. Venus now down that right. Gets to the blue line, just cuts back in. Looks for space to shoot. Does it. It goes wide. Fitzgerald trying to break out for the Lightning. Does now. Enters the zone. Just circles back to the blue line. Holds on to the puck. Still has it, Fitzgerald. Answer the back to Clinic with a big slap shot from the blue line, and Moonen does well to save. Mahoney now in the far corner. Back to Clinic at the blue line. Clinic now, another slap shot towards goal. That deflection goes wide. Fisher and Venus battle at the end boards. Puck bounces out. Both teams just trying to find the puck in between the skates. Rapchuck's there for the Lightning. Fisher though wins it. Has the puck now in the corner. Waiting. Just backhands out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now. Back up to the blue line. Fitzgerald in the high slot. Gets a wrist shot towards goal. And that goes wide. Then he collects the puck. Also find Mahoney. He beats Mahoney down to the end boards. Mahoney gathers now. The left circle. Finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now a big shot. And it's a big block from Tahima. Lightning still have it. So they're keeping in the zone. It's a long shift for the Adelaide Rush here. Fitzgerald holds the puck, cuts back up to the blue line, the high slot. A wrist shot towards goal and Moonen saves. Big save from Moonen. The Adelaide Rush finally able to lift it out and make a change. Big shift there from the penalty kill, the Adelaide Rush. They were out there for a long time. Mahoney out. Trying to go down that left wing. Adelaide Rush do well to worry Mahoney off the puck. They have it on their own blue line now. Misplaced pass though. Worm now just fires that one towards Moonen. Makes a good save. Goes back and collects it. Feeds it back in front. Holub though, there for the Adelaide Rush. Just bounces off the board. They can't exit the zone though. Foster tries to backhand that one in there, and the Adelaide Rush finally do relieve the pressure. Brown will just wrap that one around the boards. The beater. Plays it across ice, looking for a teammate. Finds Cebulski. Put in control of the puck. Kalambokas collects it. Bounces that off the end boards. One's stuck. Trying to feed that through the neutral zone was Costa. And a bouncing puck. It looked like the Adelaide Rush were offside. Both teams just trying to gain control of the puck and get clear possession. Light win the face off. Mossman. And Bokus. Now they go forward. Gerald holds on to it. Goes back up to the blue line. Shot towards goal. Goes wide. Venus backhands that one. Aris gets it out of the zone. Venus now collects at their own blue line. Goes through all three zones. Tries to skate clear. Couldn't get a shot on goal. Aris does well to keep it in the zone. Over near that far corner. Falls over. Fitzgerald now trying to collect the puck for the Lightning. They backhand it out, but they keep it in the blue line to Rush. Now it does come out to the neutral zone. Venus will just wrap that one around the boards. Lightning are making a change, so to Rush. And Javan gets a shot towards goal. It's a bouncing puck. Katie Meyer has to push that aside. Nice shot from Javan. Able to deal with it, Lightning. Mahoney now. Just tries to backhand that one out of the zone. It goes up and out of play. With big opportunities there for Madeline Langevin. 11:24 remaining in the period. We are tied at 3-3. Adelaide Rush have seen off a couple of penalties. Lightning unable to get the go-ahead goal. Lightning have struggled to get their power play going this season, coming into this game at 11.1%. Chip that one forward. Mahoney played well today. Gathers a puck, goes in behind the net. Couldn't control it. Now Lunn for the Rush. Just chips it forward. But Dell couldn't get on the end of that one. Rush do well. Go back the other way. Mahoney again down that right wing. On the feeder back into the slot looking for Clinic. Gets worried off the puck now. Martin for the Rush. Will go forward. Skate down that right hand side. Just chips it ahead and chases after her own puck. Got Lunn in slot. Goes in behind the net. Cebulski's there as well. Feeds it back up to the blue line. Venus now will jump up into the play. Left circle gets a shot on goal. There's plenty of bodies there to block that one. The Lightning able to collect. Clinic just circles back in behind the net. Finds Rapchuk. Rapchuk tries to go across ice. It's broken up. Jordan Kilbita now with the puck. Trying to deke her way through. Regathers now after losing it. Feeds it back in front. Zabulski there. The Lightning able to deal with it. Venus. Fisher now. Still has it. Fisher just cuts back in that far corner. Tries to find Callum Bocas. He got caught up in the skates. Now Zabulski tries to go forward. Unan does well to break that one up. Important defensive play from Goonan. Now the rush. Kahima can't control that bouncing puck. Behind the net, fed back in front. Multhana trying to get on the end of that one. Couldn't. Kahima now just backhands that one. Another pass fed into the slot for Multhana. Couldn't control it now. Mahoney back the other way with speed. Just loses the handle of that puck. It's held up now. Still has it though. Mahoney fires a shot towards goal. It's a good save from Moonen. It's a bouncing puck though. In behind the net. Venus. Cuts back. Fans on one. Has time though. Multhana pushes that out to the neutral zone. Mossman will get back for the Lightning. Goes D to D. Looking for Rapchuk, who has it now. Gets to the red line, just dumps it in. Holub is there for the Adelaide rush. Trying to get that pass away. It's blocked. Gets it back. Alan Bocas is there for the Lightning to keep it in. So too Fitzgerald. Benjamin goes in help. The Lightning just keeping the zone. Fitzgerald now has it. Nice stick work there. And now Jamie Lunn go back the other way for the Adelaide rush. It's a wrist shot towards goal that goes wide. Adele will chase after that one. Keeps it in the zone. In behind the net, tries to feed it back in front. There's a loose puck. Elling away. Lunn tries to push it back towards the blue paint. Broken up by the Lightning. Fisher now. Backhand pass. Finds Callum Bocas streaking in. Still has it now. Takes the blue line. Callum Bocas looking for lane to shoot. Rush do well defensively. Callum Bocas jumping up into the rush off the blue line. The Lightning play that one forward, and that'll be icing. Goes off to the right of Meyer. 7:57 remaining in the period. The Lightning have it. Dixon tries to backhand it in behind the net. The puck with Zabulski in behind Meyer trying to feed it in front. Deflected up in the air and Meyer was able to glove it. Another face off. Osman for the Lightning gets caught at the end boards. Kulbita able to get that puck. Gives it back to Venus, who wraps it around the boards and behind the net again. They feed it back in front looking. And Martin, that was Zabulski. Couldn't get a stick on it. The Lightning will go back the other way now. Behind the net, back in front, and Brown just couldn't get enough on it. There's Fitzgerald, a great pass. Mahoney has the puck for the Lightning. Pressured by Venus. He's got Brown in the slot. Feeds it back up to Mossman at the blue line. Mossman with time looking for a lane to shoot. Fires a wrist shot. The puck is bouncing. It was saved by Moonen. It bounced up in the air, winning behind Fitzgerald. Back to the blue line. They drop it back in behind the net. Martin for the rush, trying to clear it. Finds Kulbita. Kulbita now looking to find Zabulski. Beats Zabulski. Goes down to Meyer. Has to make the save. Zabulski on the forecheck doing well against Mossman. Able to win the puck. Zabulski now with a backhand shot towards goal. Then Meyer gets down and saves. 6:50 remaining in the period. No goals so far. One goal in the first, 5 in the second. So far 0 in the third. With the face off, the rush. They win it. The Lightning able to go forward. And Bocas is there. Feeds it back in front. There's no one there for the Lightning though. Rush just chip it into the Lightning zone. Rapchuk gets back there, pressured by Ayres. Able to get it out to the neutral zone. Tahima comes across for support. Thana just dumps it in. Thana will make a change. Lightning now. They get it out only as far as Holland. Holland gets it back. It's broken up at centre ice by the Lightning. Try and control it. It's Mahoney. Rapchuck now able to enter the zone and just flick one towards Moon. Goes out the back. Brown has the puck in the corner. Lightning, they keep it in the rush zone. The rush now able to gain control and go forward. Saborski just chips it forward, regathers now. Just pulls up, looking for some options. Still has it. Saborski tries to get a shot on goal. Out the back post now. The Adelaide Rush with another opportunity. It's Kulbita. So Saborski now has the puck. Kulbita plays it back to Saborski. The M-boards pressured by Clinic. Has it. Saborski dangling her way forward, trying to get a shot on goal. The puck is loose. Meyer is down. Has covered it up. Remaining in the period. Face off to the left of Meyer. Just chip that one forward off the face off. As Fisher was trying to track that one down, put some pressure on. Fisher now feeds it back. They get a shot on goal. Straight into the logo of Moon. That was Fitzgerald. Fisher found Fitzgerald coming in at the left circle. So far the deadlock unable to be broken. Aris chips out forward and he'll chase after it. And that'll be icing. .59 remaining in the period, still tied at 3-3. Face off to the left of Moonen. Goaltenders have been good today. Costa. Feed them to the slot. Breaking up in the skates for the Adelaide Rush, and they'll try and go forward now. Thana couldn't find Aris, so the Lightning will go out the other side now. Misplaced pass back to Aris now. Spins and gets to the red line and just chips it in. And Javin will go and chase after it now. In behind the net there. Has the puck. Got 5 Lightning players to deal with though. The Lightning take it away and they'll go forward. Fitzgerald as the blue line tries to cut back in. Couldn't. Olive now gets worried off it. Brown does well. Forechecking, gets a shot on goal and scores! Abby Brown on the forecheck. Able to strip the puck, go in on goal and score past Moonen and give the Brisbane Lightning a 4-3 lead. 4:20 remaining in the period. Abby Brown buries one. Able to strip the puck. Go in short side, get it past Moonen. Terrific goal from Abby Brown, strong on the forecheck. Third period arm wrestle has been broken. The Lightning they get the first goal of the period. They take lead. And Adelaide respond. Shot in the far corner. Pushing by Wigan. Finds Mossman. High slot. Wrist shot towards goals. A bouncing puck. Goes over the top of Moonen. Mahoney's there. Venus. Clinic. Clinic trying to find the puck. Venus does well. Strips it from the legs. Rush now. They break out. Saborski enters the zone, looking for a lane, gets broken up. The Rush though, they keep it in. Martin just chips it down low, finds Kulbita, tries to feed it back. Martin and Saborski, there is a shot on goal. And Meyer gets down and makes a save. 3:43 remaining in the period. Running through Abby Brown, lead this one 4-3. Beautiful unassisted goal from Abby Brown. Pressure on the forecheck. forcing the turnover. And then buries it past Moonen. Venus at the blue line. Plays it down low. Get a shot on goal. There's a rebound. Tahima's digging away. So too Mathena. Meyer ends up on her back. Play is blown dead. Big opportunity for the Adelaide Rush. Tahima and Mathena just digging away and digging away. Face off to the right of Meyer. What can the Adelaide Rush do here? Off the face off. Venus just pushes it back in front. There's a rebound opportunity. Multhane is there trying to get a stick on it. Brisbane Lightning though. Fisher. Shot towards Moonen. Moonen then scores! Ali Fisher into the high slot with a wrist shot. Finds us past Moonen and the Brisbane Lightning. They take a 5-3 lead, and that's the second goal of the game for Ali Fisher. Fisher has been outstanding so far today. It's 4 points for Fisher, 2 goals and 2 assists for the Brisbane Lightning. They have a bit of breathing room. Back into this period. We have a timeout here. The Adelaide Rush looking to get back into this one. The Brisbane Lightning tight first period, third period here. They have flipped the script here. 2 goals in 59 seconds for the Brisbane Lightning. Abby Brown unassisted and Ali Fisher, second goal of the game, assisted by Fitzgerald and Callum Bocas. It's their shot on the slot, able to beat Moonen. Face off. Lightning able to just chip it forward. Mahoney. Venus though collects it, spins and turns and finds Saborski. Pressured by Mahoney. And chips it back into the rush zone. Olive though finds Kulbita. Kulbita's worried off it. The Lightning, they chip it in. They have to retreat for the delayed offside, so it gives the rush some time. Olive now going forward. Takes the blue line. Has Martin in front of Meyer, trying to find the puck, feeds it back in front. Martin's there to get a shot on goal, and Meyer makes a good save. This jumps up on the blue line, trying to control the puck down low. And we have a whistle. 2:38 remaining in the third period. As the guys have once again come off its moorings. I've seen that a bit today from the Lightning. Tender, just pushing off side to side. We have Brisbane Lightning being Andrew Grant in the YouTube comments. Andrew Grant's birthday today, looking for a Lightning win. If they can continue this, the Rush now getting a shot on goal. On that far side, Meyer makes a save, and we see the goals once again pushed off. .227 remaining. Time is winding down for the Adelaide Rush. We see that count 33-23. trail 5-3 off the face-off. Venus now from the blue line, a big slap shot. That is blocked. Terrific work from Callum Bocas, getting in front of that one. Very easy. Callum Bocas has it now. Trying to control it, lost it. Dumped it back in, Langevin now, in behind the net. Hema comes in to help. Trying to collect that puck. Hema does. Beats it back up to the blue line. Venus now looking for a lane to shoot. Little wrist shot towards goal. Goes out the back. The rush trying to gather it, but Fisher was Jamie Lunn able to collect it for the Lightning. Langevin blocks that. Passing behind the net. And the Lightning are lifted up and out, only as far as Venus at centre ice, and just pushes it forward. Lightning, they get a shot towards goal. We do have an empty net for the Adelaide Rush. They're trying to get back into this game. Olive now gets back the Adelaide Rush. Trying to play it forward. They do now. Vidal takes the blue line, gets a shot on goal. Good save from Meyer. Martin now trying to collect it for the Adelaide Rush. Foster's there for the Lightning. At the end, boys. Foster, captain of the Lightning, does well. Chips it forward. Now the Lightning getting a shot towards the empty net, and they score. Courtney Mahoney putting it away in the empty net. And the Brisbane Lightning, they take a 6-3 lead, and they seal this one with 1 minute and 14 remaining in the third period. And Courtney Mahoney has been outstanding today for the Lightning. Rewarded with an empty net goal to finish things off here. Brisbane Lightning have scored 3 unanswered goals in this third period to take that 6-3 lead. Face off, bit of a scramble. Adelaide Rush able to get it in their own zone. Costa cuts that off and chips it in. And Joanne for the Adelaide Rush. And behind the net. They try and chip it forward, the Adelaide Rush. Mahoney now will collect it in the neutral zone, just backhands that forward. Wigan will chase after it. Just spins and turns trying to find Lunn. Couldn't. The Lightning, they keep it in the Rush zone. Costa gets a shot on goal. That's blocked. It's loose in front. A backhand shot. It was Mahoney trying to lift it over Moonen. Brown now will go and collect the puck. Plays it back to the blue line. Looking for Clinic now. Clinic trying to break clear. And it looks like we have a late penalty. Now with a 6-3 lead and late in the third period, Lightning will go on the power play. It'll be a 5-on-3 power play for the Brisbane Lightning, who I did mention before. Struggled to get their power play going this season. Now 0 for 5 so far today in this game. Off the face-off, Fitzgerald couldn't control it. Mahoney at the blue line. Goes across to Fitzgerald, high slot. Wrist shot towards goal. It gets deflected and wide. Venus now for the Adelaide Rush, trying to feed forward, looking for Kubita, who gets on the end of this now. Right circle, Kubita, shot on goal. Love save from Myers, a read opportunity. But Myers able to cover it up. With 11.1 seconds remaining in the third period. Love lost between these two teams. As we did mention earlier, very tight on the stands coming into this game. Sitting in 4th and 5th position. Identical records today, so very, very similar outfits. Only 11 seconds remaining in the game. You see Jordan Kobita now. So Jordan Kobita will be heading over to the penalty box. You see Clinic there having a chat to the officials. We'll have a face off to the left of Moonen. The Lightning still on that 5-3 power play with 11.1 seconds remaining in the game. Off the face off, a bit of a scramble. Rapchuk now with time, space, shoots. Good save from Moonen. Rolls out the near post and Tahima able to clear for the Adelaide Rush. Time winding down. And the Brisbane Lightning, they have travelled south to Adelaide. And they have walked away with a weekend sweep. They win this one 6-3. They got the 3 result yesterday. Outstanding performance today in net from Katie Meyer. For the Lightning, Ali Fisher was absolutely everywhere today for the Brisbane Lightning. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. An outstanding performance. 3 unanswered goals for the Brisbane Lightning in the third period is what broke the game open. Abby Brown unassisted, a terrific goal for Abby Brown on the forecheck, stripping the puck and scoring. Then Ali Fisher getting her second of the game. Nice wrist shot from the slot, and then Courtney Mahoney with the empty net. It was outstanding today as well for the Brisbane Lightning to secure the win. The Brisbane Lightning win this one 6-3, and the Adelaide Rush, they are still looking for their first win home. Nice 0-4 games so far this season. So the Brisbane Lightning win 6-3. And thank you for joining us today here at Adelaide Ice Arena for the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Andrew McDougall. We are at a live media. There are 2 more games in the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League today down in Melbourne. Sydney Sirens and Melbourne Ice at 2 p.m. Local time is the puck drop from O'Brien Icehouse Arena, and the Perth Inferno against the Melbourne Ducks at Ice HQ at 4:15 p.m. Puck drop local time down in Melbourne. So make sure you tune into AWIHL.tv on the YouTube. Please hit subscribe and a like. So from here at Adelaide Ice Arena, I'm Andrew McDougall with Adelaide Media. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.